forced myself to, and my back had a sharp pain all the way through it. I was out for 3 days. And then I dealt with it for that year. And then in 2019, I was at work and I went to pull the line out of the trailer, and my whole back seized up and I couldn't move at all. Couldn't even walk. They had to roll out to the floor, roll me off the floor in a wheelchair, and then I had to have an ambulance come and get me from work. That's when they took me to the hospital and did that, because in 2018 when they gave me an X-ray, they just coined it as arthritis and that kind of shit.
I get it. You saved me some of them.
But my back is fucked to the point now to where originally this showed up on an MRI. That's how they diagnosed me with having a degenerative disc. Now it's to the point where it'll show up on a regular X-ray.
Oh, shit.
And that lower section is just a big block. Because what it is degenerative disc is that squishy stuff between your vertebrae.
Yeah, the cartilage.
It's gone.
Oh.
It's gone. So I'm bone on bone.
Ow.
Yeah, it's bone on bone. That's where I'm at right now. It's fun.
I bet.
I highly recommend it for anyone. I'm sure somebody would be like, oh, that's insensitive.
What?
I said somebody will go, oh, that's insensitive. I'm outraged. I'm offended. I had offended for you. I had a guy at Walmart last week sometime almost run my ass down because I couldn't walk fast enough.
Really?
And I called him I referred to him as a what else did I call him? I called him an inconsiderate bastard right to his face.
Wow, pot. Who's the kettle?
Yeah, I called him an inconsiderate bastard right to his face.
Telling Jeff, I already did an AI generation of my character for his game.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
How many character sheets do you have? Huh?
I'm just doing mine at home.
When they start, well, you have to go for mine.
Yeah.
That's what I was at. What's that?
That's my character.
You created using the AI like that?
Yep.
Huh.
I love AI image generator.
How much does that cost?
It's free.
Where'd you get it at?
I
'Cause
have
most
to-
AIs I've seen, you have to pay.
They're well, you get free tokens every day. That's all I use.
All the free tokens?
You can buy more, but I don't do that.
Want to make my for cash?
Yeah,
Then the
I can
free
try
tokens.
that. Might take me a little bit because I'm low on my tokens.
That's fine.
Here is the crest for House Spellheart.
Let's go. Wow. That's pretty awesome.
This is my noble house.
Your what?
My noble house. My character's gonna be a noble.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to put that in your game somewhere, there you go.
We can play this number. Yeah, I'm actually sorry I didn't record that D&D game we played Saturday. That thing was fun as shit.
What?
That D&D game we played. Sorry.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. I got an natural 22 when I was playing.
Oh, he was
Actually
rolling
impressed.
good that night. It was a rarity. Did you roll any once? Maybe one or two?
Rolled a couple rounds.
Yeah. But he was getting criticals. Got a whole lot of treasure and shit. He's got a stronghold down.
Yep.
You told him, man, you got it.
Yeah, I did a little bit.
Barkeep Bill now works at his tavern. So he's tired of his tavern always getting destroyed.
I remember when we did that one stuff on
Bucky's,
IGN years ago, and a guy lobbed a thermal detonator into my tavern that I had.
You still going with the name Rusty Tinker?
Yes.
Alright.
Rusty Kanker sword?
I was waiting on that. We're not talking about personal problems, Mikey.
Rusty Kanker sword. No, I was going real nice too. I even about half solved this.
Oh, he was on fire that night.
By night two, when we were in that town, and the zombies attacked,
Oh, he went before.
I was like, wait a minute.
I had to turn him dick.
I was like,
Destroy the dick.
Yeah. How did the zombies get in my town?
Oh, he was solving the mystery too.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell's going on with that?
He would have made Scooby-Doo gang proud. So I'm sorry, you know.
No, you're good. I enjoyed it.
It was one of my better one shots.
The timing was perfect too, because about the time we finished it, it was like
Mhm.
around 10 o'clock.
Trust me, timing comes with experience too.
Oh, and the one kid that was with me too,
Dwarf.
the dwarf, when I whooped his ass, I sent an arrow through the back of his skull and it goes right on.
One of the
Into his
NPCs.
eye?
One of the NPCs betrayed him.
Oh, really?
Did you show him the prop?
No, I didn't.
I made props for that one.
Did you?
Yeah. He liked them.
I'm like way far from you guys. You sat back here last week, didn't you?
I thought you were there.
You were here later on. No, I mean, you guys sat at this table.
Oh, yeah. That's because they were having a tournament.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. I kind of like it back here anyway because this table's a lot more sturdier and it can help it get up better than that plastic thing.
Well, that, and like you just said a moment ago, bathroom.
Yeah, that too. Now, in his game, I'm going to play a diviner who's
No, you're playing what?
a diviner wizard.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming you play fighter.
Yeah, FL fight.
FL
Oh, I
fighter.
told you.
Yep, told you. You me try and make a picture of him on the AI generator?
Yeah.
You have to give me the specifics for the prompt. Link from Zelda. There we
I was
go.
about to say. Just take Link from Legend of Zelda and go with that.
Well, we'll have to see if the AI knows Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. There's only done time to be like a drow or anything.
Well,
Speaking of
I
drows, have you
do-
seen the book he's got there? For what? D&D book you got on the counter?
Oh, what is it?
Yeah. Really?
What is it?
Journey to the Infinite Staircase.
Is it a module?
It's
A campaign module?
it's kind of in between.
Uh-huh.
Like it's got multiple chapters. So it's kind of
Actually, no, I realized the other day I have somebody see me if I can campaign module. Yeah, you do too.
like it puts you back through some stories of the
Even all
past.
the Pathfinder
Very good.
stuff, Jim.
Puts you through some of the stories of the past and some new stories.
Oh, is it like, from elemental evil or Tomb of Annihilation?
No, not that.
I wish I could read it. My eyes are shut.
You're good.
They are. Dude, I was trying to put the plug in sideways because I couldn't see it.
So like one of the older stories that they revamped is the Lost Caverns of
Oh, isn't that like one of the
Skin.
originals?
yeah.
Yeah.
So like you're reintroducing some of those. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Is that the
Christopher
one that has
Cage.
the statue with jewel eyes? that was on the cover of AD handbook.
I got that toy.
If
Yeah,
you
you told
guys
me.
have Tubi, you ought to go on there
I
because
have it.
there was a little documentary thing that goes through the art and shit of.
Yeah, it's the
D&D.
Beholder thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
sent you
I
that
already
thing.
watched it.
It is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see the Vecna book.
No, I heard about that.
That one gives you like the
There's a book of that one?
so kind of. It gives you the principle. The principle of the book is that you have players bring back characters around level 10,
Yeah.
and basically you're going. The whole book is going through like the all be all of D&D. So Tasha, Vecna, young Strahd, like stuff like
More
that.
kind of?
Neat. You grab your book.
Well,
Will you let me look at it?
asshole.
Oh, Vecna, Eye of Ruin.
Eye of Ruin?
Steve.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see who stands right here. Vecna himself.
Right. Is that before he became a lich?
It just says confronting Vecna.
Mm-hmm.
Character dossier. Here we go. Astarak, Alistair Silverhand, Costa the Betrayer, Wolf the Spider Queen, Lord Soth, Niska the Wolf Spider, Mordenkainen, Strahd von Zarevich, Tasha, Tiamat, and Vecna all have a revamped stat block.
It's got Team Magic.
I know.
Like, oh yeah. I got still a finish one up there on the wall.
For what? Which one?
The team right up there.
The big
Oh.
one. The big one.
I finally got one.
Did you really?
We're in a Tyranny game, so I was like,
Oh, Tyranny of Dragons.
yeah. So I'm like, well, if we get to that point, if we're doing it, we want to do it right.
Right? I had that campaign model by way
Yeah, if y'all are interested, I know y'all do a lot of digital stuff, but if y'all are interested, I can do each of these for 50 apiece.
How much?
50?
This is not that bad.
Well, I don't have any games. Oh, I was also going to entertain an idea with you guys. In my world, at some point, I'd have you roll up new characters and explore a different part of my world. Like New Atlantis is like a Greek themed one. You have the dragon worshiping Nazi one. I have an Oriental one.
I remember you telling me about the Oriental.
Yeah. So just something that yeah, it's not whatever. But yeah, something like that. Besides, go get the rest of having a new character. Plus, I'm not getting rid of the old ones. They're still there. You might see my Yahtzee dice.
Yeah. See, I was thinking they don't do them little cups anymore in Yahtzee.
I don't even know where I found it.
They don't even do those type of cups anymore in Yahtzee. Now it's like that little plastic thing you gave me that one time.
Some Yahtzees just cups.
Probably the older ones.
See all my notes I put just went out one shot.
I'm I must have done a really good
Have you
job.
been reading that, some of that stuff I've been sending you about the new D&D books?
Yeah.
Anytime I've sent it to the gaming group. Anytime I find something new that's come out, I share it to that shit.
That new Monster Manual sounds pretty awesome.
It does.
I've totally changed my opinion on the new system.
What? No, which version are we playing?
This one.
D&D.
5e.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're going to have new spells too. They're revamping everything. It looks actually pretty good. And the best part is you can still play the 5e system if you can afford the new ones.
Yeah. Somebody dressed up as Link and went into Walmart and stood in front of where the pots are.
No, the pots.
You know, all the pots in the lawn and garden area? Yeah, he's dressed up as Link and he's turned around with all the pots.
Lake was a hellion. He went around and destroyed all kinds of shit. But yeah, I must have done a pretty good job in that one shot the way you're talking about. He almost figured it out before I could reveal it. He was off. You were off on one little detail.
What's that?
You thought it was a wizard, not a cleric. Which, on the other hand, you'd think necromancer, which is, you know,
Barking spider.
smartest thing you said all evening. What was your favorite part of that one?
We're done on
What was your favorite part? The ending.
Oh!
A friend of mine at work, like this was probably about 10 years ago, I guess. But he was walking around. He goes, "Thank God the day's over with." And he goes, "You want to know what my favorite part was?" Another guy in line went, "No, when?" And he went, "The ending." Oh.
What was your favorite part?
I like when we were down in the dungeon area. Just about the time that hand came out of the folder.
Oh yeah, because the demon was devil was summoned. He didn't get down there in time to save the woman sacrifice, but he didn't know about it.
I've been, well, I mean, I'm up for D&D anytime, but I've been really getting the itch for it the past couple of weeks.
Well, I'm giving him time to get everything together. Oh, I don't know if you saw it, but on that Don John website, he has an encounter generator, or encounter calculator. Tells you
Okay.
what kind of CR you want to put together and what challenge rate you would be.
Hey, if you're able to make me a character off of your generator,
Mm-hmm.
can you screenshot it or whatever and send it to me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, if you're able to, just send it to me like through Facebook Messenger or whatever. If you're
What's your
able to.
email?
Huh?
What's your email?
Right
That's
now
how I've
for you.
been sending stuff to Joe.
Oh, okay. But there's no bugs to it or anything? That site?
I do multiple ones at the same time just to see the variations.
Well, the only reason why I was asking is because if it's got a virus in it, my computer,
no.
my computer won't let me open it at all.
No.
Because anytime I'm go to someplace, my Norton's, if it's bugged,
Yeah, I have Norton Safe Service also, but then,
huh?
Yeah, mine internet protection hasn't detected anything.
All right.
just check your spam folder, because that's where his first email went.
Yeah.
Spam?
Yeah, right.
Spam.
Here, I'll send you
Oh, that's right. You can send me your email over the phone, over the chat.
Some people at work all the time asking about what the Wi-Fi is there. It's like, I'm not allowed to tell you what the Wi-Fi is.
You know, or you just don't want to.
No, New Myers, they're not allowed to get their Wi-Fi. It's specifically for us to use.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, go figure, right?
I just sent it to you.
Alright, thank you. I'll, probably do that either tomorrow or Monday, depending on how many credits I build up.
It's all good.
Because I can get new credits every day. And save them.
How do you get the credits?
I'm trapped at home like a hermit anyway during the week.
What?
So I'm trapped at home like a hermit anyway during the
I
week.
thought you said you were hung like a hermit. I'm like, what?
No, I don't go anywhere during the week. I stay at home the whole day. Okay?
What do you do to entertain yourself?
Watch shit tons of television.
I watch a lot of YouTube. Yeah, I watch a lot of
Well, I do that too. I watch YouTube, but I'm all over Netflix, Tubi.
Tubi's
YouTube.
surprisingly good.
I fucking love Tubi.
It's got some good stuff.
A lot of good stuff.
A lot of nostalgic stuff from the 80s, too.
It's on my phone too.
What?
I have Tubi on my phone too.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I got two on my phone. That's how I watch it.
You can watch all the old Doctor Who's that way.
Yep, every season.
And then you can create like an account. It's free. That way you can save your progress. If you got.
Oh,
That way
yeah,
if you-
definitely.
if
I have
you-
a count. I have a huge mileage.
Yeah, because that way if you're watching the show.
Yeah.
Are they playing or?
We're doing D&D, or Transformers.
How you guys doing?
All right.
But these with ruffles. How you doing?
I'm doing well. So which game system are you? Transformers?
Transformers, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's new to us as well.
And this is, well, yeah, I take it it's role playing then, right? So you're playing an actual Transformer
Yeah.
in this?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yep. Here's character I'm playing.
That's just all.
Okay, a coup. Got it.
There's all kinds of. You can be pretty much any kind of. You
Mm-hmm.
can be a triple changer, all kinds of stuff.
So is this an ongoing game or then you
No.
play every week or?
We try to get
Saturday.
there every Saturday. Yep.
And we're gonna be switching over to D&D
This
in
is what
September.
all mode looks like.
Right. Right.
Yeah, we'll probably be switching over to D&D in September.
You looking for new members or do you
What
have
do
a
you
big
think,
enough group or?
I'm up for it.
I used to play many years ago when the sun still circled the earth.
When the Earth was still round.
Hmm?
When the Earth was still round.
Well, it started flat then. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, I take it 5th edition is what you're running with the D&D?
5th edition,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, I found that I really actually like the new 5th edition.
I do good. It's real streamlined.
Hmm?
I gotta find my book.
I found that it was like so much easier just
Well,
to
the
go and
next,
follow.
the next entry they're going to D&D 1 is just a polished version of 5e. They
Mhm.
streamlined it even more.
All right. It'd be interesting to see that. Like I said, I picked up the newer books a couple of years ago or a year ago and said, okay, and actually sat down and said, oh, let's go generate a character and actually have it out in my car or on my bike. I
Are you
did-
local?
Yeah, I am. And that's again what I was looking for was a group to play, twice a month type of thing. I take it you play what, 5-6 hours sit down or longer
Usually
than
3
that?
to 10.
Huh?
Yeah, we
Usually
play.
3 to 10.
Yeah, we get together and play from about 3 p.m. until about 10.
And see, I used to belong to a group that had similar, they were meeting on a Monday night or
Okay.
a Friday night going till late, but, yeah, I'd really be interested in finding a
What's your
group
name, man?
again. I'm Craig.
Craig?
Yeah.
I'm Steve.
You know the names are all gonna go away in a couple of minutes
That's
because,
fine, that's fine.
you're,
Jeff.
Jeff, Steve,
Yes.
Craig, pleasure, and you are
My name's Mike.
Mike, pleasure.
I'm the main GM, but he's going to be trying out in September.
All right. I've had some DM experience as well, but and actually I originally went to the Game Oasis just
Okay.
to see what that was like. Because again,
where that
I
is.
looked at it. They just moved.
It's
I
over
guess,
where, you know where the Old Town Mall is?
Yeah.
It's right down on the street that way on the left.
Yeah.
But I walked in there and it was basically a Magic the Gathering.
That's what I said.
session,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay. I sort of talked to the guys behind, and they were like, we got a
Well, we
book.
got a good community going on
Oh.
here, and Trip, the owner, is amazing.
Well, that's it again. This is what I was sort of expecting over there, except there was only like 3 tables and no one was really playing or anything.
Don't tell him I said that. That'll go to his head.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
We're set here.
But yeah, I've had experience with D&D. I did some GURPS.
We used to play GURPS.
Have you ever played the Heroes or Champions?
Yes, yeah.
We didn't do I didn't do champ.
We,
Yeah.
it was Heroes, wasn't it? Wasn't that what we did?
No, that was Heroes Unlimited from Palladium.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking something else.
And then we did GURP Supers. That was about
Yeah,
it.
okay, that's what I was
Well,
thinking.
this was, I believe, the GURPS Super Heroes or whatever.
Yeah.
But nice rules, but yeah,
You ever
sometimes.
play Werewolf or Vampire?
Yes.
Yeah, we play.
As well as
we play that. We don't LARP.
Shadowrun.
We don't LARP it. We play it.
Okay. Again, some of those games were, I know, like I said, with the Shadowrun and things, it's like, okay, how many dice?
No.
Handful.
We've never done a Shadowrun.
Huh?
We've never done Shadowrun. I really don't have an interest in it.
That
But yeah, I
Mysticon
played the
way back
Masquerade
down
for a
to
while.
Larkin,
It's a good system.
Yeah, vast experience of different types of games. So. Are you guys just starting
we play all
out?
kinds.
Can I get in on this game, or do I need to go and buy all the books, or would that be putting you guys in a bad place?
You want to play?
Let me go grab my. I did bring, like I said, my dice at least. So.
All right.
Yeah, I did was hoping to play today. I was like hoping I'd find someone that would say, "Okay, we can let you try out." Let me get my bag played.
I might not have one.
Have a what?
Character sheet. Hey, if I don't have a character sheet, are you able to print one out?
Yeah, you just have to email it.
What's the email? Can you write it down for me?
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. I think I left whatever I had at home. No, if Chelsea decides to play with us, we'll have fun. His name's Craig.
Craig.
All right, cool. Thank you. You can read them already?
You know, walking through the,
If I can't, one of them shoot.
walking through, building a character.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
will.
park him right there.
If y'all don't mind waiting.
I was gonna park him right there. You all right with that, Steve?
I've done
Huh?
that
I
one.
was gonna put him right here.
Yeah, that's what I figured, yeah. You wanna sit right there?
I can grab a place over there.
Alright.
Sure.
Did you come in expecting to play a game today?
Yeah, I was hoping actually. It's been such a long time since I played any role-playing games, and I've missed it tremendously. If that makes sense.
Oh, no, I completely understand.
Well, about what? Yeah, it's probably been around 15 years ago. I found the Society of Creative Anachronism.
Oh, yeah, I know them.
Yeah, well, when I started hitting real people in armor, it just started to.
Got a little carried away with it, did we?
Huh?
Got a little carried away with it, did we?
Well, again, it was a fun game.
Yeah.
It lasted for a while, but now I'm getting more old and. If you
How
have
old are you
premium, huh?
How old are you?
I'm 62.
I'm gonna be 45 this year, and you're
I'm 50.
Yeah,
Right, so
you're among peers.
there we go.
I do have to ask for this.
Yes.
In the game, is there anything that will trigger you, or any subjects you want to avoid?
Eating poop.
That would do it for me too, yeah, okay.
Let's not play that.
All right, sounds good to me.
No, I'm pretty non. Yeah, there's nothing that you can say to
So
me.
yeah, you're from.
That means you'll be
We're
all
from
around this
pretty
group.
much almost the same generation. So.
Like I said, it's.
Nothing.
But
of-
I just wanted to be.
Nothing offended. We just asked because we've had people in our group that will start to do our
I
thing.
mean,
Oh, and
They'll
if
be
they
like,
get
no.
no, because you have, well, I found in D&D, you
find my-
find a lot of different kind of characters, and if
Yeah.
you can't take a joke, well, then you could die.
Well,
Exactly.
he knows that Jeff and I have a
dark
real
sense of
warped
humor.
and dark sense of humor.
Maybe
Mine
with
plays
the-
off of it a little bit sometimes.
Maybe. For this, do you have by any chance, anyone have a pre-made character, or do you have someone that you can just throw at me and I go and
You
jump
want to play
in?
Wild Hog?
Huh?
You want to play Wild Hog? He's a motorcycle.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
I mean, if it's written up, I mean, is this someone
It is.
else's character, or is this yours, or is this a?
there's an
open-
NPC I was using.
Oh, okay. Then sort of part of the group anyway. Or?
Yeah, you already established.
Okay. Yeah, give it to me. I'll take the test, right?
Alright, so this is Wild Hog. He's a little bit of an upstart. This is a picture of him.
I drew a lot for him.
Okay. Very. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
And I haven't said it yet.
He's a Honda Goldwing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll live
He's
with
the
that.
Harley edition. They're a Harley model. Harley
No,
Davidson model.
they're.
His hollow,
Japanese.
his hollow projector is that of a biker.
Okay.
Yeah, when he's in vehicle mode and he's driving, he creates a hologram to make it like he's got a human
Yeah.
riding the back.
Okay. So basically, sort of I like violence, obviously. Is that a
He
hang
is
up?
violent because of his past.
Got it.
Because he used to be a gladiator
I see that.
on Cybertron. Then he turned into a security guard before they came to Earth.
So so we're on Earth with this
Yes.
game?
We're during the G1 cartoon
Alright.
with some modifications.
So he has been to
Cybertron?
Cybertron?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure where the story happens there. I know that didn't they lose Cybertron at one point? And
Yeah,
then is
because
it-
the Ark landed on Earth 65 million years ago, and they've been inactive for millions of years. But eventually, the Decepticons did win to take over Cybertron.
all right.
But now they're having an energy crisis.
And we're part of a subgroup of Autobots that call themselves the Wreckers.
Okay.
We're not quite as
We're
we're peaceful, but
Freelance?
we're willing to get our hands dirty if need be.
Freelance.
Yeah.
Got it.
And his personality is kind of arrogant, overconfident. Keeps telling everybody he's going to be a prime one day. He acts like they're.
In his mind, he wants.
Yes, yes.
Got it.
In his mind, he's the leader of this group, but everyone knows he's not.
I see.
And sometimes they'll come up with a plan. He says, "I got a better idea," and he'll say the same plan. Yeah.
All right. I think I can go and play this. I think we can play this. Are we currently in some side of shithole? Shitstorm?
I will recap. I will recap.
Okay.
Right now, they are finding individual components to an energon converter.
Okay.
And that's been spread all over the
Okay.
continent. 4 components so far. 3 out of 5 components. Let me email this character sheet to him.
What is the email here?
He gave me his. Next week we won't go get that. Okay. All right, but after that we're good to go. All right.
And we're doing the article.
Oh yeah. But we won't be getting together next week though.
Okay.
But you on Facebook?
No.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because we have a group chat.
I
and
get that. Not much. I'm one of the ones that go anti-tech. I really never got into the. But I will give you.
Oh,
I will give you my number though before I leave.
Okay.
Well, let's
We'll
see
exchange
how this
numbers,
works
yeah.
out. If
And
you
I said-
still want me in the group after a couple of hours, well then we can go change those personal things.
But we'll start D&D in September.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you be starting new characters at that time?
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
oh,
it'll be
okay.
all fresh characters.
It's gonna be his new homebrew world. He and I have homebrew worlds we played in.
All right. So not like Forgotten Realms or anything
Yeah.
like that.
No, it just be completely generated world.
All right.
My campaign is
Parallel
set.
universe.
Much guys.
Good enough.
We enjoy playing and stuff like that. That way, it's new to everybody.
Yeah.
My campaign setting I just decided this weekend it's called Realms of Heroes.
Because pretty much everyone here's read the Forgotten Realms novels, that kind of thing, so we know what's going
And
on.
I'm very familiar with Forgotten Realms, or
Yeah.
I've run in Forgotten Realms more than once, so for like at least I know that's how I would be DMing for,
Yeah.
just because
And see, when I lived up in Rhode Island, back in '99 and 2000 and all that, I met R.A. Salvador.
okay.
He came to Walden Books in Rhode Island here,
Uh-huh.
and I brought a stack of books for him to sign. And he had just done a Star Wars novel at that time.
All right.
And I did the whole geek thing. As soon as I walked up there, and he's sitting right in front of me. Well, I got up. I was the first one in line. They brought the table out, set it there, and I stood. And the associate was like, she goes, well, he won't be out here for about 20 minutes or so. And I went, I don't care. I'm number one. So he came out, and I had all my stuff sitting there. And when he was asking me about the Star Wars novel that he'd written,
Right.
I couldn't. I had everything that I wanted to say. As soon as he was right here in front of me, I went blank.
See a question you couldn't
Yeah, he goes,
answer.
he was like, well, what part of the book did you like? And I looked at him and I went, all of it. I felt like a fucking tool.
I did the same.
At least you got to go and meet your hero, right?
Was that you?
I did the
It
same
was,
thing
I
with
was like, the whole time I was like,
George White.
Oh.
I got to go meet George.
It's okay to be okay.
Yeah.
I take it frags are frag grenades of some type.
Yes. Right now they have two types. They have concussion and frag.
I was joking about it last week. And there's an intergalactic bounty hunter from DC Comics called Lobo. And when he shoots his gun, every time he pulls the trigger and the shells come out,
Mhm.
his gun goes frag, 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 frag. So I said that when you throw the grenade and it blows up, it goes frag. That was just the comedic part of it.
All right, Jack, I sent it. Okay, so a little explanation how the system works. It's a D20 system. You'll probably need a D20, a basic set, plus two more.
I think I have them all.
Oh yeah, plus two more D6 and an additional D20.
Oh, how many D6?
Three. And two D20s and one of the rest.
Eight. There. I think it's that.
Is that a cigar box?
Yeah.
Nice. You smoke?
Hmm?
You smoking?
Cigars? Yeah, I prefer, well, I have my vape and,
Yeah.
well, my
Okay,
preferred is a
I-
little
I
bit
sp-
of this, but I can't do that here. can I?
Yeah.
Unless I go outside, my bike.
I have the occasional cigar from time to time. Okay, so-
Huh? I was wondering if you still smoke.
From time to time. I haven't had one in like 2 months.
Who buys them for you? Oh, did it?
The ones I have now, I had before the operation.
Oh, okay.
So they're still part of my supply. But it's
So I've got a
doable.
chance to go and look over the general sheet. I sort of get the idea. These are your abilities,
Right, your
charts,
skills.
different skills.
Basically, you roll d20, and then if you have a skill, it basically tells you what dice to roll with that skill.
Oh, like a.
For
all right,
D2,
so I have a D2 for intimidation.
Yeah.
And so okay.
so a D2, we just use either a D4 or D6
Yeah,
and
split it.
divide it. Yeah.
So is that so you'd make like so if I had to go and make a culture roll, I take it. So I'm going to roll a d20 and then add whatever bonuses I have up here.
The highest dice that in yeah.
All right.
Now there's something called stags and edges. Edges is you're rolling with advantage.
Okay.
So do two d20 to take the highest.
Got it.
Snag is what would be called disadvantage, which is 2d20s take the lowest.
Got it.
And certain situations call for that.
All right.
There's
So that's
also-
why you need 2d20s,
Right.
because you're always going to be rolling 2 and working one or the other depending on the situation.
Right.
Got it.
There's also something called upshift and downshift. What that is I determine if the situation calls for it. I can either give you an upshift or downshift, which means look at your intimidation again.
Yeah.
If I gave you an upshift on that, that means you go up to the next die and use that.
All right. For
So
a
you
damage
use a
or
D4 instead of a
or-
D2.
Got it.
Damage is predetermined. You don't roll for damage in this game.
Okay.
Let's see what else. And if you need to, if you have a question about anything, just ask.
Well, I guess I'm an employee, and you guys, if you're going to tell me what I need to roll when I need to
Yeah,
roll it,
yeah.
and in which case, and once I get the feel, I'm sure I'll be like picking it up fairly quick.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't look like this is.
It's not that difficult.
Yeah, I'm not. And if it does get difficult, well, then you can look at my
And
feet and go, well.
Yeah. And as far as leveling up goes, they don't use experience points. They use that kind of the milestone thing.
Okay.
Have you heard of that?
I'll.
Milestone means I pick when you level up.
Got it.
So what else?
In other words, the DM has, pick certain areas where,
Yeah.
if they get this far advanced, then.
Mhm. And they can tell you leveling up takes like 30 seconds.
Okay.
That fast.
Yeah, just you add a couple dots here and there, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
like in some games where it
Specialties.
takes like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Specialties are those lines under the skill. Basically, if you purchase a specialty, you can make it anything related to that skill.
So
And
he has intimidation to frighten. Is that the specialty then on that?
is it
one?
written on one of the lines there?
But yes, he
Yes.
printed it in. So
That would be his
basically,
specialty.
is to frighten.
Yeah.
So he gets a little bit more of an intimidation by telling people he's going to rip their guts out through
Yes.
their nose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And he would do that. Yes.
Or you get
Um,
AI guys, remember that? He was I'm gonna just tongue out through his asshole.
I watched that first season. I loved it. I want to see. I'm gonna watch season 2 soon.
Yeah, well, season 2 is just.
What was that movie years ago where the guy was fighting?
We do
the
a lot.
guy and he was
Unfortunately, we
gonna
go
rip
off on
your
tangents
asshole off
sometimes.
and
What that was.
Did you ever hear that?
But
It was on a movie where years ago, I think it was back in the 80s, and the guy was fighting with someone, and he goes, I'm gonna rip your asshole off and wear it like a pinky ring.
okay. So anyway,
But I've heard. I mean, again, we've all heard how many thousand.
yeah. Basically, when you level up, you'll get an essence point, which is what these are. These are 4 essences.
Okay.
If whatever point you get to put in there, you'll get a point to spend in a skill,
Okay.
which means you can either put a dot in a new skill, put a dot in the next die
Skill up
per
until
skill,
up your.
or you can spend it to purchase a specialty. That's how you get them.
Okay.
Your defenses are right here underneath the essences, like toughness,
Mm-hmm.
evasion, that sort of stuff.
Yes.
What else? Equipment is requisitioned to you in this game. You don't always get to keep it.
Okay.
But it basically it represents the amount of resources that Autobots have because they're not on Cybertron anymore. Their resources are limited,
Got it.
so they decide if they can lend it out or not.
Okay.
You get 4 internal hard points, which means you can install items or weaponry into your body.
Okay.
You have 2 external hard points, which is your hands,
Okay.
and then you get 6 slots on your body to carry stuff.
Okay.
Here's a little cheat sheet also.
Oh yeah. You get Energon. You can spend Energon and story points. The story points are a collective point pool of points.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to use them, game etiquette says you just ask the rest of the group if it's okay. Energon you can spend on. Is that on there? Energon usage?
You should be, it's everything.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that'll tell you what you can use Energon for and how you get it back.
All right.
And story points start out with 1 per player character a session. So it redoes every session.
Okay.
Plus, during the game, if you do something cool or something within your character, I can give you story points to use. And the story point usage should be on there too.
So is there a starting Energon amount that you get? Is it
Yes, it's your
0?
lowest essence score.
Lowest essence?
Yes. The black bar, strength and all that.
Oh, just any of these ones? It's
The lowest one.
All right, so that would be,
He's got
looks
2.
like a 13.
No,
Oh.
above that in the.
Oh, I see. Oh, the
Yeah.
lowest there. 3.
So that would be how many Energon points he is.
Got it.
And it refreshes every game session.
3.
Plus, there's ways in the game to get it back too.
Got it. Yeah, I'm seeing that. I just didn't, I had a 0 or blank there.
Oh, I
was
must have
like,
used
oh.
all of them last time.
And oh, so does he still, or has he had a chance to get his Energon
No,
back?
it redoes every game session
Every-
at the beginning of every game
So
session.
I'm 3. Good enough.
Yeah. Let's see. Am I missing anything?
That's about it.
Like I said, I think once we get into gameplay, if I run
Oh,
into
yeah.
a
We'll
problem-
pick it up as we go along.
Yeah.
There's still questions I have.
But right now, I was just going to say I took a head blow and I'm a little wheezy.
So you say you never murdered someone?
Huh?
You never murdered anyone?
Yeah.
How ironic. But that's the character I gave him.
Yeah,
Yes, it's a 2000 Road King.
nice.
My dream bike. Well, I've been waiting for it well, I waited for a long.
Yeah.
But,
Hardtail or something?
well, it's a classic Road King, so it's a standard 2-spring.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it wouldn't be
Okay.
hardtail, but it's a glider, a bagger.
Nice.
Oh, don't worry. My knowledge of motorcycles is just like cars. A little limited.
We have a cousin up in Ohio that drives motorcycles.
He's got 3 of them.
Yeah.
I have just ridden since I was 14, so
Nice.
it's
Jessica wants to go to Sturgis with me.
I want to go to
I always
Sturgis,
wanted one, but with my health the way it is, it's not advisable anymore.
but I don't have anyone to ride with. It's sort of like
Aw, that sucks.
Maybe someday.
Yeah.
The other reason why I was saying, okay, I'm gonna try some D&D. Maybe there's some women around, but obviously.
And I wish
That
I
was
could,
it.
I
That
wish
was
I
a
could
small
tell you,
dream.
I wish I could tell you the best place to find women in Winchester, but I haven't even found it yet.
The world has just changed so much. Anyways,
Oh,
okay.
this new generation. Oh. Anyway.
Let's kick some ass.
Alright. I also use sound effects from time to time.
He goes on his computer and finds stuff.
So who are we going after?
We're
We're finding pieces, parts
yeah, parts of our device.
of the
Energon Converter.
An energon converter, and while we're doing it, when we encounter Decepticons along the way, we have to fight them.
Don't
And
If
try
they're
to-
looking for the same parts we are, probably,
Yes,
right?
they are.
Is when we go
Yeah.
out, we have to be as stealthful as possible.
Prime
Not
doesn't
let
want
too many humans
interacting
see
with
us.
too many humans.
So we have a prime somewhere?
Optimus.
Optimus?
Mhm.
Oh, we actually listen to them now?
About half,
Oh, he's also a kiss up to Prime, by the
Hmm?
way. He's also a kiss up to Prime.
He is a kiss up to
Yeah.
Prime?
That's
Really?
because
That's about the only one.
Okay, then, yes, we're gonna go and watch out for man.
But it's all the classic G1 Transformers. It's all the classic G1
I've
Transformers.
seen the movies and things, and I have a general understanding of the game or
Yeah,
the
because
world.
you have like Wheeljack, Ironhide, Bumblebee, all that.
Okay, so we might cross paths with some of those
Oh, you
guys.
will.
Oh,
You will.
cool.
They've crossed paths with plenty of them. They didn't even cross paths with Grimlock.
Yeah.
Who's the sexy female one?
That's RC.
Yeah, I got a crush on her.
I'm
don't
glad
I?
I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I totally relate. Can't help it. That's how they draw her.
Saying.
And she's one of the only female Autobots when she's from the back, they actually draw a great looking asshole.
I know.
She's got good rods.
Yes. Nice seat cushions. All right. So let's see. Last time.
Do we have a name?
Right now, we just hang out in the Ark, the
The
crash
spaceship in the side of the mountain.
Oh,
and we just hang out in that.
that's a large. A lot of people are hanging out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the main
Okay,
base.
that's what I'm thinking. Okay. All right. They got food here.
Energon, but they're running low on it right now. Is there anything else you'd like to ask before we start?
No, I think I'm gonna go and hang in here, see what you guys do, and support me as best I can. If I find a point to get us in more trouble, well, I will take that step.
Now, we do play in modern times,
Okay.
so the timeline is a little inconsistent with all the cartoons and stuff. It's basically our own timeline.
All right.
The movie hasn't happened.
Well, when every time they make a new cartoon or a comic book,
They do that anyway.
They
Yeah.
just put it right in the time frame.
Yeah. We also use what do you call it? Space Gate, like in Prime.
It's a ground bridge.
Ground bridge. We use those to get around. They're basically just warp gates.
Got it.
It looks like you got a platform that goes out into it. It's like
Yeah.
a tunnel.
Right.
You walk out a little bit, and then there's. Have you ever seen the Stargate?
Yeah. So you.
Something similar to that.
It's something similar to that, yeah.
Okay. So
It
It
just
doesn't
doesn't-
have a liquid into it.
if
It
you
just
guys
said-
go in first, I'll follow
Yeah.
happily and happily and go.
It ju-
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
It just doesn't flush sideways.
Yeah, it doesn't flush. Instead of it being like a liquid on top of it.
Right,
It's just an energy
type of-
You're
field.
just
Yeah.
moving through from one place to the other.
Yeah.
But it is from one point to another, not, oh, I can teleport to any place
Yeah, it
that
just
I
goes
can
one
imagine.
Yeah.
It's like,
Also-
oh, they have
and
like
then-
a ramp that gets you closer to this area.
Yeah,
or-
when we teleport out, we usually try and get relatively close to our objective where we're going, and then we go back.
And
to
then
You
that
don't want to
turn
drop
into-
in right there.
No, you don't drop in right
And
there.
then you turn into, motor thing and drive to
Yeah,
where
well, a
you
lot
need
of
to
times
go.
what we'll do is we'll turn into a vehicle form and go through the bridge that way.
And have that
That way when
hollow
we come out on the
projector
other side,
on.
we're already in vehicle form, so if there's anyone around, they
Got
won't
it.
see us transform.
Got it.
Would say 1, 2, 3.
Well,
that last
a
time.
lot of people have seen us, especially when we went through, we went to the Pentagon.
You
the
mean when
last
you
day
were?
we did.
Oh yeah, they went to Area 51.
And then I take it we do, so we're either in the, do we have a holographic form?
Yeah,
as well,
a
or a
holographic
human
projector.
type of form that we can
Uh-huh.
sort of go, okay, I'm a human for
Yes.
a short period of
It just
time.
doesn't leave your vehicle.
Oh,
but-
they sit there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
like
sit
when you
there.
transform, the
They can
hologram
move. They
is-
can move
Got it.
around.
Yeah.
You can move them around. You can make them look like they're talking,
Yeah.
but they don't leave the vehicle.
Got it.
Be nice if they could leave the vehicle, because then made the last two places we went kind of easy to get into.
So,
Yeah.
so drive-through is about the only way you can really communicate with other humans or the
Or if they talk to
monkeys
you
or
from the
whatever you
passenger
wanna call
side.
them.
We refer to them as flesh creatures or
Fledglings.
I call them
Fleshlings.
fleshlings. I've called them flesh creatures. I think I called them a carbon-based units last time.
He's not very nice to him. Okay, so
My
isn't it-
But calling them a
character.
monkey would just be totally illogical because they're not even that.
Okay, Jeff, do you want to introduce your character to him?
Yeah, my name is Spitfire.
Alright.
I am a bit of a hotshot. I don't like taking orders. You know, I give Prime some respect, but that's about it. Yeah, that comes with
That's your problem, not his.
Yeah. So
He hasn't fucked us yet, though.
no.
Go ahead.
So that's pretty much where I'm at.
All right. Oh, and then you're the red
The red coupe.
coupe.
Yep.
Got it.
He's also what's called a scout. That's
Yeah.
kind of his class.
Okay.
Scout based
He's
on
a-
all go
he's
ahead
a gunner.
and things.
I saw that. And so basically, I'm the. You tell me where to shoot, and I go in there.
And he
shoot.
has a projectile
Right.
launcher that he can use even in motorcycle form.
Cool.
And I'm,
No,
Oh,
hold
like
on.
he-
So you gave me a motorcycle with a missile? Thank you.
Plus, under targeting, which is what you use to shoot,
Uh-huh.
his specialty is ballistic weapons. That's a ballistic weapon.
All right.
and then, my Autobot name is Turbo.
Okay.
He's a 2013 Chevy Malibu. That's his alt mode.
Mm-hmm.
He's,
Is that what you drive for real?
huh? Yeah, that's what I drive for real. and,
If you go out there, he has an auto.
car.
yeah, if you see a Chevy Malibu parked out there, I actually have an Autobot.
Yeah, he has an
symbol on
Autobot symbol on it. It's a metal emblem. It's not a sticker.
it. But my character, he's a wrecker. He's how can I describe it? He's kind of brash with a lot of stuff he does. He's blunt whenever he talks,
Mhm.
and he doesn't put up with a whole bunch of bullshit.
And by wrecker, I have a sense so you are Ronnie or more one of the.
Yeah,
Well, see, you all-
Damn.
all of you are part of the team called Wreckers,
Okay.
but his class has a specific archetype called Wrecker.
Yeah, I
Right.
figured that. Like I said, so okay.
Yeah, because but yeah, because I have like a little bit of violence to me.
Yeah, like him.
Yeah,
He has that.
I take it these should get somewhat along as long
Yeah.
as it entails destruction and.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so what are your influences? What did you used to do on Cybertron?
Hang on a minute.
He was a gladiator before he
Yeah.
rose out of the pits and became security. But he's kind of violent because of the whole gladiator experience.
That's basically what I did. And, I can't find where I wrote that shit down.
So was I like a sports gladiator or was I like a
No,
slave gladiator?
there's something different for that. This is fighting.
Oh, like I said, though, did I want to be in the gladiatorial
No.
pits or was
No,
I
they
put
stuck
there
into
and?
it as-
You were put there against your will.
Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking,
Then
and,
you gotta- you
and then I
basically-
found a way of getting
That's
out
probably
of
why
the
that's
pit.
probably why you
Yeah,
became
and-
violent
and you
because
have to fight.
pent up all that aggression from being in there when you didn't want to be.
Well, who would?
Yeah.
And you almost have to kill in order to make sure you
So
survive.
inside
he
I'm a
had to
tiny,
kill it.
tiny
Uh-huh.
kitten looking for love, right?
Huh?
So inside I'm a tiny, tiny kitten looking for love.
Right. You have mommy and daddy issues. Yeah.
and with that, I will just start. Fuck
It's fine, it's fine. We go on tangents.
Yeah, we'll be
We're
playing
good.
and we'll stop from time to
Now,
time.
what were your influences? They're on the front page. Under your,
First page right here.
yeah.
I got violent, eager for war,
That's the,
a good fight.
that's
Machinist
Those are
and a
good.
hunter.
Hunter.
Machinist,
Machinist and
and
Hunter are your influences. So he's a mechanic and a hunter.
All right.
So if we get fucked up while we're out on
Well, that all depends on your technology skill.
yeah. Yeah, I'm no field medic or anything, but
Jeff, what was your influences?
I just have one, just racer.
Okay, so he was a racer on Cybertron.
All right.
I have an NPC I use from time to time. His name's Doc.
Okay.
that's
He-
our medic.
He is a scientist. That's his role.
A bit eccentric,
A bit eccentric, a little quiet.
a little quiet.
From time to time. His alt form is the DeLorean from the Back to the Future first movie. Yeah.
When he came to, there was a prop model somewhere, and he just scanned it as his form.
He's also a big fan of 80s sci-fi on Earth. But yeah, he's a scientist.
He puts the Band-Aids on, right?
Yeah,
He can. That's not his main focus, but that he can.
he puts the Band-Aids on.
Basically, he has those electric wires and stuff that glow blue when he goes close to 88 miles per hour.
Okay.
However, he's told them that if you start to see him sparking, he's not okay.
So don't pour a glass of wine on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his hollow projector looks like Doc Brown, which was a little weird when he went to Area 51.
Yeah.
He's just looking for some plutonium. All right. So last time, well, where did you all go last time? What was that? Let's see.
We were back at the base last time we finished.
That's where we ended.
Because this time last week I was in Alexandria on cookout. Have a group friends of mine.
The last
I
place-
do movies and stuff too, and I was with a group of friends of ours up in Alexandria.
Oh, you all went to the Pentagon. Yes.
That was the last one we did, because we went back, once we got back to the base. But yeah, if you've got access to YouTube online, go type in The Killer of Grassy Ridge,
Oh yeah, he's in
and
that.
that's the film.
You also in that Batman.
Yeah, I was in the Batman film too, I played Bum in that.
So yeah, they had gone to the Pentagon. They had bombed it with an EMP bomb because Prime didn't want them interacting with humans, so they had to find some way to get in there.
Yeah, The Killer of Grassy Ridge, and then type in.
Hold on, I'm just, so we bombed the Pentagon?
In the game.
In the game, yes, I get that.
Mr.
I just want to know
FBI
that where
in the
I'm
game.
starting right now is we've just gotten back from bombing the Pentagon, correct?
Yes.
He's like
No.
Mr. FBI agent.
Did we win? Did we get
Yes,
what we
you
needed
managed to get
Yeah,
the
we got what
component.
we
We got the
Uh,
piece part?
We did trash a good bit of
The
stuff.
Decepticons showed up, and they were able to fend them off, but they kind of took the heat from the humans, because right now the humans can't really tell the difference who's Decepticon.
Yeah, the humans don't know whether we're good or bad, so they just see giant alien robots and they're like,
And they don't need.
Our government and military knows that there's something weird out there,
yeah,
but the civilians do not.
yeah.
I'll just go to the White House and be like, here's a list of our demands.
Alright.
All right, Gary.
Did we take heavy damages when we got back? Or in other words, did
We took
No,
some
you're
damage.
all
take a
fixed
little
up.
bit.
Yeah, we're fixing
You're all
that, but at the
fixed up.
time we did take a little bit of damage.
Okay.
We did, by accident, leave the Decepticon carcasses there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, we remembered that once we got back to the base.
Yeah, they
So-
were kind of like, oh, shit.
So the human military has those dead carcasses
That
of
were
the
German
Decepticons
bodies.
that they could,
So we missed a chance to salvage.
yeah, they could salvage it. Well, we don't have to go after it.
Do we salvage our
Our fallen.
Yeah.
Yes, because we memorialize them and all that.
Okay.
But the Decepticons were left, but now that humans could
You
get
really
them-
didn't have a choice.
I know, we had to get the hell out of it. But now they could,
Trash cuts?
check them, yeah, take them apart, see what makes them tick, and then figure out.
Yeah, we don't want that, do we? I don't think Prime probably would want that either, would he?
Yeah,
I
not
think
at all.
he'd really sort of not really appreciate having that on his, so are we going to fix it?
Perhaps that's up to you.
Well, it'd probably be a good idea. We don't want the detective one.
All that would mean storming.
I'm not storming anything.
What do we have to do for him?
I'm not gonna storm the.
Unless you get.
Oh, yeah, I don't think going back to the Pentagon would be a good idea. I really think we could. However, where would they take the or examination? They're not keeping them at the Pentagon.
No, they put them like all them out west to Area 51 or some other building.
Heard about that place. Yeah, where we got that.
You went there already.
Oh, we have?
Yes.
Were there alien artifacts? Like mine?
Not that you all got to.
A couple of legs, you know?
You can go that far. part out.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
Let me ask you this question.
Uh-huh.
Who gave us this mission to go to the Pentagon and get the piece? Was that coming from Prime Direct, or is that coming
Springer,
from?
he's the leader of the records,
Okay,
and he takes orders from Prime.
got it. Okay.
I'll show you.
And
this.
Ironhide is Prime's second in command.
Okay.
But as far as you all concerned, you take orders from Springer.
Okay. And I take it, have we already informed Springer of the?
Oh, yeah.
The situation of the.
I don't know,
Oh,
did you inform him about the bodies being left behind?
Yeah, we informed Prime.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So
been, it's been like
basically-
2 weeks since we played it.
Okay, so now we're waiting for orders or.
Yeah,
Just
we're
kinda
not
lounging
what
around
Spring
stuff,
looks
yeah.
like.
Okay.
So yeah, so right now we're just sitting around being rebuilt, well repaired,
Fixed.
fixed, waiting for orders to try and find that next piece.
Doc
So-
usually watches Earth sci-fi movies while he's relaxing.
Yeah, and as soon as Teletron 1 gets any information about like another Cybertron or Energon reading, we'll go find it.
Yeah. So it's up to you what you do on your downtime.
I watch a Earth soap opera called The Kitchen Sinks.
As the kitchen sinks.
As the Kitchen Sinks.
Which is actually in the cartoon. Alright, so
Can I go up shoot things?
what's that?
Can I go up shoot things?
Yeah.
Probably how I blow off scenes. I
He is
try
a gunner.
places to shoot things.
I'll be back.
So practicing my
So
skills.
Our toner is running out. It's kind of.
Alright, that's fine, because I ended up giving them the NPC before. Thank you.
Or actually, no, I don't shoot guns. I put color on canvas. Or whatever else I can find.
That's like on Mike's Vampires. He made artwork, but what he would do is take the people and he would toss them in the fans.
My vampire,
The blood
I had those
spatters
big,
was.
like the hurricane fans, and I took all the front guards off of it, so it was just blades, and I razor sharpened it, and had them spin real fast, and I had a group of people lined up, and I'd walk down and pick
Did
each
a
one
little,
up.
eye man, just walk
Yeah.
forward.
I'd grab
You
one.
must have lost your humanity real fast.
I did, and I grabbed a guy, and I had this giant canvas up on a wall, and I would take them, and I'd throw them into the fan, and whatever hit that canvas, and at the end of it, I would take my name in the canvas on the blood.
That's so
And
lazy.
that was them, huh?
So lazy.
Hey,
They're doing the work for you.
they sell really well.
It's been one of those feral ones.
Yeah.
Alright. I always start with the theme song.
So when you do the bat Tusi.
Oh. I'm gonna be sleeping
Sorry, I
in the middle
love
of the night.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
That was
gonna
just class.
I'm gonna be sleeping in the middle of the night and just wake up and go.
Remember, you gotta go to the bar and order warm milk.
Oh. All right. You are relaxing because you haven't been given a mission. You're walking around, and now, question: do you all hang out together on your downtime, or individually, or?
Well, do we
certain
have like
people?
a shed that we sort of hang out in?
We
Garage
always do that.
area
Remember
that
in the
I'm
first-
sure
are,
there's a
are
room
sort
on
of
the ark where
common
you-
that we
There's
usually
a
We have
common-
like an area in the ark. that
Yeah,
we
there's a
go out
common
to.
room in the ark. I'm sure.
Yeah, I guess. Well, yeah, I'd be probably somewhere in there, like I said, painting something or hanging out. Again, it's not like we eat food, do we?
More
No.
likely
Or
when
go
I
out
ship
and
somewhere,
have
there's gotta be
sex.
food for you.
Right.
Um,
As big as that ship is, there's gonna be crew quarters in there.
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, is there like a community within? How many people, things are in the Ark? How many entities?
Oh, there's quite a lot.
Like, is it like a city type thing where you have areas where common people or no?
It's like a Starship Crew, that kind of size.
Right,
A big one.
got it. And now I know you mentioned that. No, so the Ark, things started waking up in the Ark.
After 65 million years.
All right.
They were reactivated.
Is everything reactivated now, or
Oh, yeah.
are there still?
The onboard computers are all run,
Okay.
but the engines were shot. That's why
Alright.
we're stranded on the planet, and the front of the Ark is buried into
A mountain, yeah.
Which is actually a volcano. See,
And
they
are
want.
we actively trying to fix the Ark as well to get us off this shithole?
I think they deemed that it was not repairable,
Yeah, the ship was,
so they used the systems that are still functional, mainly.
All right, just so I know where I'm
Um,
at.
they want the Energon converter because Wheeljack, who's their resident scientist, wants to put it together and actually what it does supposedly. This is a prototype. I didn't know that. It can take any energy source and convert it to Energon. So
That's good.
what Wheeljack wants to do?
And I told them just to plug themselves up into the human's power supply and we'd have Nelson out power, but
Prime said no.
now see, in the comic books they're doing
Tron
now,
knows right.
in the comic books, what they're doing right now, what they refer to as the Energon universe,
Got it.
they've rebooted the whole series. There was a Jetfire got damaged, so he's in his vehicle mode, which is a giant plane.
Got it.
So they needed something to transport themselves back and forth through. So they just locked him in vehicle form, so he can never again transform into a robot, and he can't see either. He's still conscious and knows what's going on, but he can't see anything.
That's gotta be hell.
Yeah, and he can't transform any longer. So he's locked permanently in a vehicle.
Who did that?
Some of the other Autobots.
Yeah, they're not always nice in those comics.
No.
Yeah, basically, the world I'm running with Transformers, I call it. You know how the cartoon series has their own little titles.
Mhm.
Mine's more than Mixion.
Got it. So yeah, I guess again, either A, relaxing or being rebuilt or
Right. Now, see, Wheeljack's already explained to them and him that they basically want the Energon converter because Wheeljack wants to set it up to collect geothermal energy from the volcano and convert it to Energon.
that's free
So they-
energy, right?
Exactly.
That's not a bad thing. For a
Because
guy like
they're
me.
basically running on fumes right now. But this will allow them to power their ship functions, everyone else, their weapons. Yeah. All right. Well, you are making your way towards the common areas, and you're walking past one of the rooms, and you happen to overhear Wheeljack talking with Prime. Did you all want to stop and listen? Keep going?
Yeah, let's see what he says.
All right. Are you going to make it obvious, or just kind of?
No, I'm just
Eavesdrop.
gonna kinda hang out outside the
Yeah, I
door.
don't make it obvious.
But the door's open.
Yeah, no, I'm just like
Okay.
right outside of it. I'm not standing like dead center in the
We
thing.
do like.
Oh, I'm gonna go and. Oh. Hi, Prime.
Prime just ignores you.
It's okay. He does that a lot.
Yes, he's
Don't take it personal.
One day I will be the Prime. I will have the leadership, the matrix of leadership.
That's basically how he thinks.
Quite, but okay. I guess I will let these guys listen. I won't make it obvious like all three of us stop and
Basically,
go.
yeah. Wheeljack is telling Prime, we've got another Energon signal. But we've got to be careful because sometimes it keeps showing up. Problem is, Prime, we don't know who's sending us these signals or telling us where these are. I can try and triangulate the signal, but the point of the matter is we're not picking this up on our own. And Prime basically says that well, from here on out we have to be careful. I'll go on the next mission myself. And then he heads out, walking past you guys.
Oh,
He just kind of looks at you and goes, "Mhm."
Ron did?
Yes. But he doesn't stop.
We just casually leaning against the wall there, looking.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and
We stopped selling duck.
Uh-huh.
well, that's exactly the same thing I was gonna do.
Well, you all are twins.
Yeah.
All right, so you get back to the commentary.
I find you guys will like catch up back with you.
Apparently, the energon signals we've been detecting hasn't been coming from us. It's probably a trap. I bet the Decepticons have something to do with it.
Could be sound wave or shock wave or something.
See, that's another thing. They've been finding the components first, and then the Decepticons show up.
Yeah, no sooner than we show up where we're supposed to be, the Decepticons show up like minutes after we've arrived.
Another trap.
Yeah. Yeah, they're baiting the trap. We're going into it, which would probably be, and they're probably giving it to the humans too. To be honest with you.
Maybe we should
Reason
go
why
and
it's
send
always
Doc in
wound up
first.
in government installations. Yeah.
Dr. Arkaville.
Okay. So,
He was only in a few episodes in the first season. and never
oh
showed
yeah,
up
he's the
again.
one with the middle.
Yeah.
Chrome.
So do we have a way of tracking these signals? In other words, if I turn
You're
on
on
whatever
the-
and go,
yeah.
oh, I know where I need
Yes,
to go
your internal
to.
Yeah,
systems
we can
can
pick it
track.
up.
But
it.
we basically
But you
know
have to be
that
close
that's a big
to
red
it.
zone then,
You
huh?
have to be,
Yeah.
you have to be close to it, though.
Yeah, Teletran tells us where it is, then we transport
Get it to the
there,
area and then
Yes.
we can
and then
move
from
it
there
to
we
it.
can tell
Got
where
it.
it is.
Plus,
Yep.
you also have internal comms that you can speak with the others.
That's what I was wondering.
Yes.
I was sort of was hoping we
You all
have
can
some form of.
communicate
Yeah.
among each other.
And then now see Teletran's the main
The
AI
main computer, yeah.
inside the structure.
Teltran.
And that hears everything?
Huh?
That hears everything?
It's kind of a MacGuffin.
Hmm?
It's kind of a MacGuffin. It tells them what they need to know. Now they have picked up another signal. And that evening, Prime calls everyone together in the ward room. You all are among them, as well as the other wreckers and the other Autobots.
Anyone there I don't like.
Well, that's up to you. I haven't shown him not liking any certain ones yet. He's had arguments with Grimlock, but
I've argued with a lot.
yeah.
But I mean, just one of the other minion types of things that for some reason he looks ugly. I want to kill him. Okay. All right. Good then.
Then lost the giant Dinobot.
Leader of the Dinobots. Hey, how much of the original cartoon do you use?
Huh?
How much of the original cartoon do you use?
I have never been a Decepticons fan where I've read the comics or anything. So yeah, I don't have a huge amount of information.
All right, well, if you have any questions, just ask.
That's why, and I hope I'm not stopping the game flow.
No, not at all.
I
not
get
at
the
all.
general universe, and so
Normally when we're playing, sometimes we'll go off on a tangent.
Yeah,
We'll
so
spend a ton
that's-
of time to
that's
go
no
back.
issue.
That's no big issue.
yeah, like I said, I sort of have a general idea. So basically, we're trying to go and get energy, free energy, so we can all live a
Yeah.
better life right now, but we can't tell the humans that we're here because we're still sort of hidden. And we got Decepticons that, for some reason, know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah.
Or, and again, it's not like, so we're getting there and then they're getting
And
there,
they show up
or are
almost
they already
minutes
there
later.
that, so for some reason, so what happens if we just wait this one out and see if they or set a trap for the Decepticons?
That's something you discuss among yourselves.
We could do that.
That's
We've
actually what
always
I was
just went
thinking.
straight in there to go get what we needed and get out. Never even thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just removed that little bugger from my brain and obviously it's fired a little bit better. I don't know where that came from. But I think that might be a smart idea.
So the Decepticons do this one.
Huh?
What's that Decepticons do this one?
Well, he has explained it to you. Prime reports that he says, we have found another energon signature. However, this time, some of the more experienced veterans, including myself, are going. This is in Liberty, Georgia, at the Fort Stewart Army Base.
And Prime himself going?
Yes.
Who else is going with him?
Ironhide, Ratchet and the Wheeljack are staying behind. Most of the others are going, like RC, the Wreckers.
Like Braun and Buffer and like that, okay.
Cliff Jumper, no, he's not going. Bumblebee Sand as well. Cliff Jumper mainly because every time he goes out.
Hound was
people
actually
kill him.
considered a record too.
Huh?
Hound was also considered a
Yeah.
record.
He says there will most likely be Decepticon interference, so be on your guard. We leave in 1 hour. Just a minute. Sorry.
Somebody texting you?
Yeah.
So I take it that means we are going.
Well, actually, as
Or,
you
or,
walk-
or, or do we have the option, or again, it sounds like
Oh, no, these are
big
orders.
guys are going, and I don't know about the rest of you.
Yeah, these are orders.
Okay.
We have.
However-
no choice but to go.
While you are leaving the room, Springer stops the three of you. He says, "Hold on, Prime has a special mission
For me?
for the three of you.
Oh.
Just for you.
Just for you,
He was looking right
Turbo.
at me, that's why I said.
You're going to be the official Transformers ambassador to Galvatron."
Ooh.
What?
Inside joke.
Oh,
Hanna-Barbera had a transformer.
what?
What?
An ambassador?
No.
Okay, so.
Just- I was just joking.
Got it. So another Troy though.
Yeah. So Springer has you all go back in, and then he heads out. Prime says, "I have a special job for you. You seemed competent in infiltrating these last couple of facilities. Wheeljack and I have gotten this Decepticon signal from, of all places, Mount Rainier. And this is purely a scout mission.
Oh, it's right up my alley.
I want you to go gather intelligence
Don't
and come back.
don't engage.
If you can help.
Okay.
You remember when he said that to Cliff Jumper and it didn't work out too well?
Cliff Jumper pulls that freaking cannon out of his asshole and starts firing at it.
Probably. Alright. Bring it up, bring it back in until you can. If you,
Just
whatever it
fine.
is,
We'll deal with him later.
whatever it is, try to get as much intelligence on. I don't know if they're setting up a home base or what. So, once we head out, we head out.
How close is the new base to where we're at?
Well, he said it's at Mount Rainier.
Yeah.
Like, you wanna see how far that is?
Well, Rainier is above Seattle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the same state.
Okay.
They're in where they are in reality is Mount St. Helens, but they named it Mount St. Hilary in the cartoon.
Got it.
So Portland, Oregon is actually the closest city to you.
Got it.
Also, no, is Rainier Oregon or Washington? Might be another state. Regardless, you have the ground bridges. And it tells you all within the hour, go down and talk with Wheeljack so they can send you to the coordinates. How far away is it from Johnson Homes?
make it down to the
Okay, so around this time is where you probably go down to the armory and see if you can requisition some stuff.
Would they have any type of, how does optics work, or
Does it have to be
telescopes,
mounted in
or
here? Because if I do just
binoculars,
go to
anything
the
for
ones
spying
that-
on things?
Well, let's see what they
Any
got.
kind of drone
He
type
wants to know
things
how
that we
far it
can
is
use
from
for
where we're at in the game.
coverage, possibly?
Let's see what they got. Look at the equipment.
What was the other place we were at?
You're technically at Mount St. Helens, even though they have a different name for it in Transformers universe. Now, like with weapons and stuff, you can requisition weapons. You can add different. You can upgrade them, add different effects and stuff to them, that sort of thing. You can get kits like a repair kit, stuff like that.
But I figure since he is level 11, he's got basically what worked real well for him so far, so.
Oh,
he's
no, he's
gonna
only
do-
level
All right, for a
Oh,
drive.
the
we
two?
went
Okay.
My
Two tips.
eyesight is shit, so when I put that together, it might be a little hard to read.
Got it.
From Mount St. Helens to Mount Rainier, it'll be a 2-hour and 32-minute drive.
Oh, okay.
That's not too bad.
No.
So that's not gonna be too bad.
And how fast?
As fast as we want.
Well, with
Then it would be
the
a little bit
ground
long.
bridge, it's just gonna be seconds.
Because we can go out there that way. But whenever I'm driving and the GPS is on, I always try and beat the estimated time that it says of arrival as a game.
Right. I'm with you there.
Yeah, cops love it.
When I drove down to South Carolina back in 2018, my GPS had it listed at one session. I was gunning
Yeah.
just to beat the time. Even when we stopped
They
to eat,
burned the damn ticket up trying to wait.
they still beat whatever the time was.
Laugh like that.
Bladder control.
Okay, so most likely that'll be in support equipment. Let's see what they got.
So got, they're having a, what, reconnoitering? That,
Yeah, pretty much.
Reconnaissance. Right?
It's
Oh no,
so-
requisition.
Yeah, requisition.
why don't we just go this one, just go follow crime up and get back?
That's what I thought we were.
Because I have a feeling that, you know, so far, every time we've gone first, they jumped on us. I can only imagine that they're gonna get jumped on.
When they show up.
He's got quite a few of the Autobots with him. The
That way in
experience.
case- In case Megatron shows up.
Well, and see, like, my intelligent compatriot here has brought up that thing that, okay, if Prime shows up, how many times does Megatron show up?
That must be the nicest compliment he's ever given Turbo.
I know. I know.
He's usually a dick.
I've been reborn.
There's nothing like binocular or something, but we can actually
How close can we ground bridge?
we can actually create that. So,
I
what are
mean-
you exactly looking for?
Okay, so we're going out into the middle of nowhere to a mountain, in the woods. It's not like, oh, you know, a lot of roads. Somehow we need to go and be able to go and look across the valley or be able to scope out some of the landscape to see, okay, oh look, there's a plume of smoke over there, or
So we
oh,
don't-
look at him standing over here, you
have to
know.
You want a drone with a
Oh,
camera?
huh?
You want a drone with a camera?
A drone with a camera would be a lovely thing.
We could send Teletran. We could send the
He
Spice
does have
guy.
a satellite system,
That's what I'm saying. We could send the Spice guy.
Okay,
Or
so we
Spice
do
guy.
have
but
something
more
high
locally
in
you
the
can use
sky.
the drone.
Yeah.
And you can even have that installed in your body if you want to where you can call it whenever you want.
Well, and then again, I'd like to go and have something again so that again I don't have to fly a drone, which probably has a signal that again could possibly be detected by other Autobots or Decepticons.
Yeah, what you're looking for is like terrain where we can like watch from there but not be seen at the same time. Yeah.
We just.
Well, you'll at least need a communicator for Teletran 1 because it'll be out of range. for you to communicate with them.
All right.
So and that's nothing you can pick that
Or
up.
again, if the drone could just go above the tree level and
Oh,
again
yeah, it
be
could.
able to go and then look and scan with a fairly decent zoom.
Yeah.
If we
I-
ground bridged out, can we go onto a high plateau someplace that we can actually see?
Yeah, you just talk with Bojack, tell him exactly what you want.
Yeah, let's do that, and then
No,
we'll
we're
still
not,
go
we're not
with
looking for
the.
gadgets so we can like fly a bunch of shit outside. We're looking so we can actually fly and drive out there where we can actually see.
Well, no, what we're gonna do is we'll ground bridge onto an area, a high platform, plateau area.
Yeah.
That's wooded. We won't even have to worry about driving.
Yeah.
We'll load 'em up, we'll walk through, we'll be in a wooded area anyway. We can use that drone idea that he come up with to go out into an area.
Well, I got a feeling we're gonna get caught with that drone.
Huh?
I have a feeling we're gonna get caught with that drone.
We might, but
Yeah, if I can go. Also, could that drone, by any chance, be able to have like a hunk of like K4 attached to it too?
Level of
Or other
field.
explosive type device?
That would be a separate requisition.
Huh? I could just sort of punch.
Yeah, that would be a separate.
this one has a kamikaze feature. In case it is identified, it will sail into its equipment and explode.
So would that be considered gear then? A form
Yeah,
of
that'd
gear?
be gear.
All right.
It's too big to put on a slot around on your body though. You'd have to either carry it or have it installed
Installed.
internally on one of your hard points. Right
probably-
now, I don't think he has anything installed internally
I have
except.
projectile for 2 hard points. and
Okay, so
that's-
that one's internal.
Okay.
So you have 2 internal hard points left. The drone would only take up 1.
For this mission, I think I could go and use one of those slots to. I mean, again, I got a projectile weapon, a blaster, I guess.
Very well. For this mission, I am not going to be a dick and make you roll for the drone, but I will make you roll for the explosive if you want that.
What happens if I fail the explosive? I just
They
don't
just
get
don't
it?
have it available.
Oh, I'll definitely take a chance if I can get an explosive
Okay,
on it.
just roll 1d20. Need 10 or better.
No, not even close. Not a fail, but yeah, no.
Okay, so you're talking to Bumblebee for the requisition. He says, unfortunately, Prime and his mission crew is taking most of that stuff.
Got it. Then we have eyes, so I'm good with that.
Is there anything you all want to?
No, I'm okay the way I am.
Yeah, I'm pretty much good the way I am as well. All right.
So should I add then a drone, or how do I add that to the hard points, or do you
Just
just
put
want to
under your
know?
drone.
Huh?
Just put under your drone.
Drone.
Put 1 H for hard, or 1 HP for hard point.
Got it.
So, and that can have a range of miles.
Well, then, but the thing is, so if it goes miles away, that means it's got a large tether that could possibly be detected, correct? In other words, it's being somehow controlled with, and yeah, so the further, well, yeah.
Right, and with them installing that into one of your internal hard points, you don't actually need a remote. You can actually do that with
It's,
your own
yeah, I get it. I'm
computerized.
looking in my eyes, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, and so, okay.
Yeah, so you could actually, like, use its senses as yours.
Except it doesn't have, well, I get it.
Yeah.
Does it have, one question, does it have auditory with it?
Yes.
Good.
Sure.
We just gotta make sure you're in an area that you're not gonna get attacked or ambushed while you're sitting there.
That's the point of scouting.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
Do I
I
still
want
have this other stuff that I have?
Yeah, it's on your character sheet.
it's,
I didn't know if I did it or not.
You still have that hollow projector.
Yeah.
You haven't maybe get that back yet.
Wheeljack's gonna ground break this out where we need to be.
You need to tell me, because y'all been talking about it, you need to tell me specifically where you want to go.
All right, I find on a map an area close to where we wanna be. And over
Lots
Oh.
of mountains and hilly terrain,
Yeah.
forests, all that.
I find one, well, I actually haven't gone look for a map. I find one on a map, and I say ground bridges here, so that we have a close view of where we need to go.
You all agree with that?
I don't know about that.
He would make a compliment like that.
Yeah,
So,
Um,
good on
I
you.
think it would be the best way, then that way you.
So question, if I'm drawing a mountain on a map,
Uh-huh.
you know, that's gonna be a mountain with the, you know, the top up there, cone.
Oh, yeah,
Because again, we're dealing with a fairly large.
topographical map.
Huh?
Talking about
A
topographical.
topographical map. Again, so this, what is the optimal distance of my zoom? In other words, how close can I get to this? In other words, a couple of miles out to be able to see this? Because again, we're not going to find anything looking down on the mountain. But we can get something somewhere in the vicinity,
It has a range of about 10 miles.
10 miles?
Yeah.
I think about 10 miles and pick up, you know, somewhere along the
10 miles
area
away.
where, again, I don't want to be in the middle of a meadow, you know, someplace with, again, some tree coverage we can get under, and then basically, yeah, what I'm thinking is we pop the drone up, take a look around, we move.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We
thinking.
pop it up.
And the trees will give us some kind of cover, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the trees will give us some kind of cover, so.
I mean, I'm sure that they can, again, we have detection for Decepticons to see them in different ways, and if we run into, again, they probably, if they're setting up something, might have drones or other, but, yeah. And I guess, my thought is, if we're discovered, well, let's go all in.
It sounds like you all.
Yep, that's what we've done, that's what we had to do the
That
last.
sounds like
And fuck up whatever's there and then run like hell.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, right now we all have 3 story points, but because he's really good understanding the character, we'll give it another one. That's 4 story points. Good job.
Okay, so I'm gonna have Wheeljack, ground bridges in, as we just talked about. Close that area with foliage.
Do you have a better plan than that? That sounds like that.
Well, I thought that was my
There you go. All right.
Well,
So he opens the ground bridge and he says, "Good luck."
Good luck.
Thanks.
He just pushes the button.
Yep. Yeah.
What's the weather like? And what time is it?
It's evening and probably roughly around 5 to 6 o'clock. The skies are clear, sun's still out.
So we won't have too much trouble with that drone.
Or Russ?
Yeah. You get Pete out of the woods and that's rust.
Never fun.
I have stats for Cosmic
Cosmic rust is the illness that we can catch.
A quick scan of the area, anything?
Okay, so yeah, you do show up. You're on.
I
you
haven't
want to
set
be
the
on, like,
drone up yet, but
Right,
I
right,
just want
right.
to get
You
you
want
to
to
the
be on some
ground.
sort of precipice or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that way we can, you know, we can have a good visual range of what we're looking
Uh-huh.
at.
Are you all in alt mode or bot mode?
Now, since we're in the woods, I just walked out and roll on them.
Everybody?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, we're.
We're basically covered by the trees, and we're not gonna go too far out, so that's what the drone's gonna be for.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Like I said, take a look around, get a bearing on, you know, anything looking at where we are right now. In other words, are we safe?
Make sure there's no humans around that can see us too.
That's a good idea.
I mean, the Decepticons are one thing, but we need to make sure that the flesh creatures don't see us.
God, I need to get off this rock. So yeah, I'll
Alright,
and take a, you know, go a little bit above the thing, take a look around. Do I see? First of all, do I see the mountain?
Yes, you can see the mountain in the distance.
Okay, so it's there.
Yeah.
No, he's viewing the drone through his own eyes.
Not
eyes.
yet. He hasn't said he's activated.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Then let's
Okay,
above
okay,
the
okay.
tree line. I want to go and get a sort of a glimpse. I'm looking over towards the mountains, over the treetops,
Okay.
sort of
So-
seeing